Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. We have a long day ahead of us. I'm looking at the two missions that we have left, and these are overarching story missions. Well, there's three. First of all, we have cargo from the ship. Okay, so a businessman has contacted us. His cargo stuck on a ship that went aground. The big containers are in a narrow passage. Wouldn't it be much of a problem for you now, would it? There's two oversized cargo. Let's see. Although if I were you, I would use help. Oversized cargo. We're going to accept that mission. Let's see. That's probably going to be. Let's look at our global map. I'm thinking it's going to be on the Drummond Island thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's from the abandoned ship. Let's take a look and see what the cargoes look like. We can actually hop into our scout there, which I left there conveniently. And we can take a look and see what that's about. So maybe we'll do that mission tonight. The other two missions are going to be severely huge. I don't know even how we're going to grasp those missions because they're like whole. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, so they're just going to load it on. It doesn't show us what size they are, though. If there's oversized cargo, they're probably big. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to bring a twin steer back here. Maybe. Famous last words. And see if I can't just grab both of them in one thing. Hopefully they're usually oversized as two packets, but sometimes they're four, which means we'd have to make two trips. And they're going to the warehouse on Smithville Dam, of course. So once again, a monster-sized mission. This one might even have to be done in a couple parts. So I'm trying to decide what to do. I think we need to finish up. I'd like to finish up all the missions that are here. So that includes Super Order and Cement and all these other ones that we have. Why can't I get my menu up? That was weird. So we have two of those. Gosh, I wish I could know what size they were, but oversized cargo doesn't tell me anything. But they're probably those big, see those two big cargo containers off there in the distance? That's probably what we're looking at. So that's going to require two trucks. Let's head up the hill here. I want to see what kind of road I got again. Kind of figure this one out. Will the twin steer come down here? No. Almost definitely not. So what on earth can I bring back here that's going to actually take an oversized cargo load? Dang. Because if it's what I'm thinking it is, it's going to be like 4 times. It's going to be a 4-slot cargo. And this road is definitely too big for an on-road, like too bad for an on-road truck. I didn't see any cargo management. We'll have to see. Will I need a crane? I don't think so. I think it's just going to load those on automatically, which, I could bring a crane truck back here and see. Oh boy, and that's over to the where? Okay, so that cuts across there. I mean, this is just all bad. None of this looks good. So I'm trying to think of how to do this. We need a truck that is going to it's going to be like a bulletproof off-road truck. And the only one that I can think of offhand that we haven't used in a while, but is still a great off-road truck, is going to be the Freightliner, the M1 or the M916A or 916MA1. M916A1, I think is how it goes. And that is a decent truck that will work its way through this mud. And we could even, let's see. Should we bring a crane truck out? dang. Yeah, look at this road. This is all... This is not twin steer country back here. We're not going to get a twin steer back here. Just ain't going to happen. Tell you what, I'm glad I had the scout back here because it was good to be able to see what we've got to deal with. But I am thinking maybe a crane. But then again, I don't know if that loading area even offers crane ability. So I'm going to get the M1. We're going to drag a trailer, and I think I'm going to do two types of trailers. We're going to do a flatbed, and then we're going to do a pull behind, and we're going to winch that to it. So it's going to be kind of a really, really long truck, but we're not going to bring that back in here. We'll use that on the main road. We'll leave the one trailer here, load up the first one, bring it back out here, bring in the other trailer, load it up. See what I'm saying? But the downside is, I don't really have fuel here. But we have the P16, that's right. So we have a P16 on this map, or P12, I'm sorry. This guy needs to be refueled bad. Refuel. Okay. We still got the roof rack. Oh, wait. The other thing we need to do is we need to refuel the... Move the fuel from the top down to the bottom to make it a little bit more weight friendly. And we're going to do a repair. Okay. Then we're going to shut this truck off. And let's see here. So that's where that goes. There's our fueler. Okay, so let's go ahead and see how we do. We're going back to the main garage. Hang on, I'll figure this out. Hold on. I'm actually going to go through my garage first. Hold on one sec. Okay, so we have this guy set up for off-roading, which is he's great. I'm rethinking the. I forgot with that M1, it gets stuck because it has a really low fuel capacity. This one has almost 300, so I think we're going to go with the Western Star. Because that's going to be the one that's got everything that we need. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and pull this guy out of retirement, deploy, and let's see what are we needing for this guy. I think everything is. This makes it less power, but better fuel. This is kind of in the middle. And nothing else happens with these. So just leave that one. Got our off-road gearbox. Got our stock suspension. Yep, we got the best tires for what we're doing. Because these don't have... let's see, the winch. Yep, advanced heavy. Yeah, so we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and grab this guy out and oh man. Well, we'll travel a little bit at night, but I like to travel during the day, as you guys know, for video purposes. Okay, no light up cab. Though that might not happen until evening. I'm finding with some of these trucks the lights come on at night. What am I doing? Why am I going next door? Arrgh. I want to go to the trailer store. I'm such a dip. Oh boy. We'll just drive around aimlessly for half an hour. All right, park right there, trailer store. And flatbed is great. And we're going to dump this off here because we will not be able to do both, but Watch. So I'm going to stop this, detach the trailer. I'm going to go back to the trailer store. Let's see what we got. There we go. Detach trailer, detach winch. There we go. So once again, the Freightliner would also be a good candidate, except for the fact that it gets terrible gas mileage. And that's really what decided me this time to change my mind. It decided me. Pull that in close. And we should be able to get all this in one trip. So basically, we've got a nice long road trip ahead of us now. We're going to wind our way up the mountain with both of these trailers. I don't anticipate having any problems because they're empty. So we should be able to just kind of toss them across the holes and stuff like that. We'll see. But we may have to break the train up a little bit and then refuel at the top. But I'm not going to go too fast. It's cool stuff, man. I wish I knew. I'm just an oversized cargo. I'm assuming it's going to be a full-length container. That's the only thing that I can pull from that statement. I mean, that's what I think anyway, wouldn't you? Once again, I'm just running, don't need to run with diff locks or anything right now because the roads are in pretty good condition. I love the Western Star. I love the way that, even that little detail like the orange lights lighting up. Once again, I know people aren't super happy about, you know, having to pay extra for it, but it's a pretty cool truck. But yeah, there are other trucks in the game that are just as capable. It is not a necessary purchase. It's not a truck that you have to buy. $35, wow. Let's see. I don't know. Will that make it? Yeah. We're going to hit that, yeah, but not too bad. There's a couple tight spots. They're the same spots that we ran into coming down the mountain with a big trailer in our last episode. I'm kind of enjoying these missions, though. I do like the fact that they're like seriously map wide. Like we're going across all of Michigan, or a lot of Michigan, to do some of these missions, and I think that's cool that they finally did some area wide missions. Because this is the road that we have to, you know, come down when we bring him back. So if we can make it up, we can make it back down. Now we'll have to watch because we don't want to tip any of the loads, and some of these sharp corners we have to make sure that we're not, that behind trailer, the back one, isn't going to be going off a cliff, you know. So far so good though. It looks like it's staying on the road. It's following behind like a dolly trailer should, and that's good news. That's what we want it to do. It kind of takes the exact line that the trailer in front of it took, and that's what we needed doing. Yep, and it's just fine. So we have a night drive up the mountain. I wish we could combine this game and American Truck Simulator. I love the way the cab bounces on this game. It has so much like realistic life to it. And American Truck just is like dead feeling. It does not have much sway at all. I don't know. Here's the one corner where I think we're going to have trouble coming back. Looks like it made it just fine there, though. And as long as it's hugging the inside, that's not a problem. As long as it's not going to the outside and falling off the cliff, we're great. That's what we want. And we've used very little of our fuel. We've already come a long way up the mountain. So this truck was the right choice. Once again, I have a feeling with the Freightliner we'd be almost out of gas already. Another truck that might have worked well for this would have been the Caterpillar. The CT 680 or whatever it is. That truck, I feel like when it gets in deep mud, though, it really does bog down more than this truck does because it sits a little bit lower. Now, I know that truck will get a race suspension eventually, but I haven't found it yet. Nope, just fine. We'll be fine. We're definitely losing steam coming up this hill, though. The good news is on the way back, it'll all be downhill, so. Fortunately, we have to use a little bit of all-wheel drive through this section. That's going to burn up more gas to the tune of 6 extra gallons or liters per minute. But once we get back on the solid ground here, we can turn it back off. So, I'm very happy with the performance of how we set this up. And I think we picked the right truck for the mission. Once again, this thing's pretty strong off-road and really strong on-road. And so I think we've got the right combo of truck designed to pull trailers, but also having enough power to do off-road stuff. Got to really watch on this one, though. It's better to go to the outside and fall over. No, that's not really what I wanted to do. No, we're fine. Good. That's going to be a dodgy coming down a little bit, but we'll see how the trailer's handled. That's really the last of what I would consider the quote-unquote hurdles. The rest should be easy peasy. So we're going to spend the night at the top of the mountain here and then move on to the next map. Actually, we'll pull over to the P16 on the other map and pull up next to that. And rest for the night. And then start our continuing mission in the morning. But we are almost to the top of the mountain already. It's only taken us 14 minutes to get here, so that's not too bad. Look at that. Look at the timing on that. We did great. And we still have 3/4 of a tank. Now, we'll refill, though, also, obviously. I'm working my way up the big hill. And there's the first damage of the night. Sucks to be me. So that went really well. I feel like we did exactly what we needed to do for this section. Now, once again, I am going to probably bring in a crane if I need to. God dang, there's a fly in here and he keeps landing on my arms. It's making me crazy. Leave me alone. I hate flies. All right. This could be a problem. What am I going to do about that? I did not anticipate this as a problem. Holy shoot. This is going to mess everything up. Wow, that just exploded in my face. How am I going to... Look what it did to the trailer. Try one more time. I'm going to have to recover the truck. Oh, God. I'm going to run out of recording time. Unfriggin' believable. That is nasty. I don't know what I'm going to do. Yeah, I don't know what to do aside from recover. Frickin', you got to be kidding me. That's going to screw everything up. Well, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to drag that broken trailer back to the trailer dealer at the top of the mountain there and change it out for one that's not broken. That was not expected. Okay, I'll be back, folks. I got to get back up the mountain now. Freaking great. All right, I've made it back up the mountain. I'm trying to find or locate this trailer that we completely smashed out of shape. So first thing I'm going to do is move that out of the way. I got to jump back across to Drummond Island and move our flatbed. Yeah, here's this. Oh my God, it is still mangled. Okay, well. Oh, and now it's repaired. Let's attach a winch. Good, whatever. Just trying to get this thing off the zone. Get out of my way. We'll recover this in a sec. No. Wasn't trying to make a barricade, just trying to get this out of the way. Yeah. Thanks. I want this over because I don't want it where I don't want to jump across with us. Because as we've seen, that makes a mess. So now we got to yank this thing over. We spent the whole night traveling up the mountain twice. Okay, there we go with that. And the trailer looks nice and straight again. So I don't think that it's going to be an issue. So let's go ahead and pull this out of the way. I don't want it attached to my truck when I jump across, and I want it out of the zone. So let's see what happens. Theoretically, I should be able to jump through now without taking that trailer with me, and then we'll come back and get it in a minute. But I want to take the flatbed out of the way so we're not smashing them together again or ourselves. So what happens here? So remember, folks, even on the way back, when you jump with one trailer or two short ones. But don't jump with two long ones winched together, because that will lead to strange things. So we're going to leave that there, and now we're going to jump back across. And it looks like I smashed my bumper at some point on the way up, but I didn't hit anything, so I don't know what happened there. Nope. Need more space. So we need to go back now and get our drag behind trailer and take it the rest of the way. That was a unique experience for sure, and a good waste of 20 minutes of my time. Though you guys didn't see any of it happen, so at least you didn't have to suffer through the re-trip. All right, I'll be back. Hopefully, be able to make this jump safe. I'll see you in a second. And I have successfully returned with the other trailer from the Megaverse. Need to fix up the truck a little bit. I did wreck into the trailer when I was trying to pull it out, which typical Arthur operation. Detach the trailer. And let's go ahead and grab this one. But I'm going to get a little love from the P16 first before we carry on. Love me, say that you love me. Fix my truck up. Refuel. Wow. Need to get more fuel in the frame here. And repair. No. There we go. And change truck. And the Western Star's going back. Thank you, Mr. P16. We're going to have to... That truck needs a gas refill pretty soon. Actually, it could use a return to service and then back up the mountain. Any old truck will do. Let's see. Change. Let's see. Attach trailer. We could actually, for the P16, though, having the P16 on this map is a good idea because if there's some kind of accident, the P16 is a heavy rescue, and that truck can really, you know, yank a smaller truck out. So I like to use the P16 rather than a smaller frame truck. Attach winch. Just attach the closest thing to you. There we go. Off we go. So we've successfully made our way up the mountain, though in strange circumstances, but we had a little nighttime morphing session with our second trailer. And ended up in a relationship that we didn't want to be in. A strange three-way alien incident where our truck morphed through the bed of our trailer and both became entwined in a strange universe somewhere between reality and the fifth dimension, like an episode of The Twilight Zone. But it all came out right in the end. That dude's blasting his music. Not there. I was thinking maybe I was going to turn there, but it is not there. Oh, wow, we really dug in the wheels there. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. And this spot will take up more fuel, obviously, because we're going to be pulling these two trailers through some pretty heavy muck. We may even need to pull each trailer out individually back to the main road there through this segment, because this is really mucky. And it wouldn't be a bad idea to reassemble the train over by where the P16 is. And for right now, so I think what we're going to do now is I am going to detach the winch. So we'll release that, and I'm going to pull this flatbed back there, and we'll see if we need the crane truck or not. But we'll leave that trailer there. We'll pull this one all the way out and come back and get that one. This is the way we need to go. Once again, this is kind of a messy road. No, what are you doing? Oh, how did I bounced it off that bad camber. That's okay. We'll fix that. We've got the Apache here. We'll get this fixed in no time. I'll be right back. And that's why, folks, we keep the P16 handy, because when stuff like this happens, we have a big truck to come along and just yank the other one out. So let's go ahead and grab that truck and pull it back over. Once again, my fault. Thought I could jump over there real easily and didn't realize that the hump was so precariously high that it would lead my truck to flip over. So. Oh, man. Attach the winch to the back. We got the super heavy duty, so we should be able just to yank this truck right over. There we go. And we'll stop the truck. That's good. And we'll jump over to the change truck, to the Western Star. Why is it not letting me change the truck? It's right there. Or we can just do it this way. Okay. All right. So continuing on with our journey. Nice and slow. There we go. Gotta love that P16, man. Just wham. Flips it right over. Not even a problem. All right. So we're going to get this truck down to the scene of the accident. Wow, this road is so bad. Yeah, there's no way we would have gotten the twin steer through here. I'm just looking at this road now. This is going to be a challenge getting this flexible truck out. I can't imagine trying to get the twin steer down here. No. Okay, there we go. Okay. It's not really what I wanted to do, but it'll work. Gotta try to push that trailer back up so I can. I'm trying to get back on the road here. I slid off a little bit. Man, I can't imagine what this is going to be like going out. Yikes. Okay, well, stick in close here. There we go. There we go. Interesting trip. Yeah, that section's going to be a little rough no matter what we do. Coming around here. This part's not so bad. That one spot right there, though, is pretty bad. And this spot, too. I'm hoping we don't get bogged down. There are some logs that we can grab onto. I went to the wrong side. See if we can't grab over here and get some traction in this higher dirt. Yeah, there we go. Rocks with mud over them. Never a good combination. But we're getting traction, so. That wasn't so bad. This is going to be a nightmare to haul these out, man. I don't know. So if we can do a crane, it'd probably be more realistic to do it, though. I'm a little afraid of trying to get a crane back in here. We've got that Freightliner, but that thing doesn't have all-wheel drive. So oh my gosh, this is nuts. Oh gosh. I don't know. Maybe these containers are smaller than I thought they were, and this might not be the right way to do it. If that's the case, I don't think they are, though, but let's see what our... Okay, cargo management. Yeah, you can only load them. Okay. And it is a full-size thing like I thought. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down here into the muck and get turned around, which is probably a bad idea, but it's the best idea I got. Because we need to get facing the right direction. Come on, get that trailer all the way out on the island here. Okay, there we go. And now we need to back it straight back. Wasn't what I had in mind, but that'll work, okay. Go between those two. Don't sink in. This is not what I wanted to do. Shoot. I pushed for a little too long on the... Oh, God, this is a mess. Okay, what can I hitch to here? Anything? That'll work. See, I cleared it. Oh, man. Please tell me there's something to hook onto. That's all I got, really, I guess. It's pulling me into where I definitely don't want to be. Shoot. Oh, this turned all pear-shaped. Come on. We can do this. Come on. Come on. You can do this. Okay, that's what I wanted. All right, that's better. Well, that was adventurous. We're going to have to do this again, too. That's the horrible part, unless we want to just use the winch to whip the trailer around. I want that trailer going straight back. Straight back. Straight back. Keep going. Come on. Pull it back. Come on. We're still moving. I just need it a little further. And it's given up. I can't get it to go any further. But the good news is we do have something to pull on. So there we go. Come on. Thank goodness for those little branches in the water. Otherwise, we'd be out of luck. I'd have to bring a rescue truck down here. Nice and slow. We can do this. Come on. Come on, you can do this. A little bit further. There we go. Get some solid traction there on the solid ground. And we're up. Wow. And I knew it. There's four spots. Wow, this is going to be a nightmare. But we're going to do it. It might take us like 2 hours to get all these out, but oh, come on. Let's see, this is going to want to tip us the wrong. It's going to tip us over. Yep, it flipped us. So the weight got top heavy. Unfortunately, I don't know how I'm going to get through that section. There's 2 or 3 sections here where we're going to have a lot of trouble. Man, I'm going to have to think about this. All right, I'm going to get the P16. Now we got a bad situation. I got to think about this.